kids. How are you all? Good. Let's listen to a missionary story today. Guys are ready? If you are ready, just wave your hands up like this. Good job. We gonna listen to the story of Amy Carmichael. Have you heard of Amy Carmichael? There lived a wonderful and God-fearing family in Ireland. Where? Yes, in Ireland. Amy was born to this family. She was born with brown color eyes. What's the color of your eyes? Okay, it may be brown or black. Okay, usually Ireland people have blue eyes. Amy used to think, why am I different from others? Why I have brown eyes? Everyone used to mock her. Amy used to pray daily, God, somehow give me a blue eyes. Please change my eye color, but the color never changed. Sometimes we used to mock our friends, right? Make fun of our friends. Hey, you fatty fellow. Hey, you tall fellow. Right? Don't do that. God created us in a very unique way. Everyone different and beautiful. So hereafter, don't make fun of others. I know you all are very good. Amy got answer for her prayer. Do you know when is that? When she reached India for doing ministry, she found out that the people here in India got what? Brown and black color eyes. She was surprised. We used to pray sometimes, right? I am black, make me fair, God. I am thin, make me fat, God. I am fat, make me thin, God. When God created us, how carefully He have made us. When we say all these things to God, how sad He will be. Don't complain hereafter. Rather, ask God for the purpose of our creation. Okay? Very good. At the age of 24, Amy got God's call and dedicated her life to do ministry in faraway places. With the help of the Missionary Society in England, she have traveled to China, to Sri Lanka, to Japan, and at last she came to Bangalore, India. Like today, there were no means of transport. Vehicles like cars, buses, auto, they need to walk distances or they can travel in bullock carts. She didn't get disappointed by seeing all this. She just started walking thinking that somehow I need to reach the people here in India. I need to share gospel with everyone. She have a great passion for that. As part of her mission, Amy came to Chennai. She used to preach here in marketplaces. People in the marketplaces started to mock her. They called her as the soul snatcher, one who steals the soul. During this time, women were treated very badly in this place. They were whipped, they were beaten up in the public places, not even given respect for women. Parents gave their kids as temple girls, thinking that God pleases in this sacrifice and bless them. They were all blind in their beliefs. The kids were suffering in the temple. Amy shared God's love very boldly to everyone amidst of this. One day, when she was preaching in the marketplace, do you know what happened there? While she was preaching in the marketplace, she saw a little girl named Brina crying and running for help. Nobody came out to help her. Her hands were bleeding. Think she got beaten up. She came in front of Amy and begged her for help. Please don't leave me with these people. Woman of light, please don't leave me with these people. She started crying and Amy couldn't do anything. Prina saw a light in her. The temple guards took her back. Amy saw it very sadly. Amy couldn't sleep that night. She was having a great burden inside for the temple kids. The cry of that girl bounced in her ears. Help me, woman of light. Don't leave me with these people. Don't leave me with these people. She got really a great burden for the temple kids. She knelt down and prayed for God's plan and purpose. She decided to give a safe place for such kind of kids and women who are suffering. And that was the beginning of the Donavur Fellowship. One night, Prina came out of the temple without knowing anyone in search of this woman of light. She was searching for her home. At last, she found her home, and from that day onwards, Amy became her mother. She started to call her as Amma. Amma means mother. Amy took care of her like own daughter. Like Prina, Amy rescued thousands of girls and women and gave them shelter and comfort and started a fellowship in Donavur, as I said earlier, Donavur Fellowship. It's been 119 years since people continuing the ministry which Amy have started. She did wonderful and great mission for God in India for 56 years of her life. How many years? 56 years. In 1951, Jan 80, she went to be with the Lord. Dear kids, we had a wonderful missionary story today. What was our missionary's name? Very good, Amy Carmichael. God used her in India because of the God's love in her heart and because of the passion for the people. She was able to do a great mission and she could love and consider and help people here in India. Kids, let's ponder on this. She came to India when there was no facilities like travel facilities or anything else. But just think about us. We got everything, right? We have everything, the phones, the car, we can travel anywhere. Not now, we can't travel now, but we can sit in the house, sitting in our couch. You can connect with your friends today. But the question is, do we have heart like Amy? Do we have a mind to share gospel with everyone and to love and consider others like ourselves? Let's pray and ask God's help so that we too get served many. Let's pray. Let's also bow down our heads, close our eyes, and pray. Dear God, thank you for this wonderful missionary story that you have given us today. Dear God, help us to know your plan and purposes in our life. Let us serve many, God. Thank you for creating us wonderfully. In Jesus' name, amen. Hope you all enjoyed this story. See you again. Bye bye.